Why Yandere Simulator? Why is that the comparison you made?
Gamer girl, I need to fucking simp.
That was a lie. We're not done yet.
All of them are fucking idiots.
Talk about them.
Wait.
Don't take that out of context.
My brain is like racing now.
It's your intro.
It is my guilty boner. Does molecular attract the kind of people that are into serial killers? That's still bigger than a city.
It's more than one planet.
Percy Jackson is Greek mythology fanfiction.
Boneless. Oh my god.
I want the... No.
I think what Legendary needs to do is I think they need to like seriously pool some money into like investing in some other rights and stuff. Like I think first of all, Gamera, that's like gonna be a huge one. For those listening who don't know, Gamera is like one of the big Godzilla competitors over yonder. He's like sort of like I guess you could call him like sort of Pacific Island Godzilla. He's a big turtle. Gamera is fucking awesome. Gamera is this giant fire-breathing turtle who fucking spins and like just all kinds of crazy shit. And Gamera's never really had like the same kind of big reboots that Godzilla has had like several of. So I think if these movies, if Legendary is like, okay, we're gonna get the rights to Gamera, we're gonna make a big Gamera movie, that would make fucking bank. Like there are so many people who I think, especially over in the East, who will fucking who would jump at the chance to see like a big high budget Gamera movie, and especially if they sell it with like Gamera's gonna have a fucking crossover with Godzilla. That's never happened before. They would that's just like money in the bank right there. And then moving on from that, we need to do something about the human characters. And so I'm thinking either one of two things. I think Legendary has already done Pacific Rim. So why not just bring Pacific Rim into the MonsterVerse? There's no reason you can't. It's just like you have the rights to a franchise that is just humans in big robots fighting monsters. And like maybe the lore won't match up, but no one cares about the lore. If you just say we're gonna put Gypsy Danger in the next MonsterVerse movie, people would fucking watch that. That would be fucking great. No one would have a problem with that. And like if people like watching big monsters throw shit around in a city. And Pacific Rim is like the peak of that. There's a scene where the robot carries around a ship and wheels it like a fucking baseball bat and smacks a monster on the head with it. And it gave that was the peak of my happiness in my entire life. It's all been downhill from there. So I think I think Legendary's just gotta buckle down and say like, hey, that's like we want to reboot Pacific Rim because Pacific Rim 2 was dog shit. So like let's put Pacific Rim in there. And if they can't do that, I'd say a solid option B is get the rights to Ultraman. Because that's another.
Oh my god! I would love to see Ultraman.
I think Ultraman is like, I was talking about this before the podcast too. I was saying like I have an 18 movie plan, and that 18 movie plan involves Ultraman. Legendary execs, if you're listening to this, I'm about to drop the shit that is going to make your fucking universe a Marvel competitor. So Ultraman has got Ultraman Belial. You want to know what Ultraman Belial's whole deal is? He's a fucking guy who's a big Ultraman villain, and much like Thanos, his whole thing is that he's just going around collecting things, and so that he can just control monsters. Ultraman literally has a built-in Thanos competitor right there. If you introduce Ultraman, you can start introducing this whole fucking setup thing with Ultraman Belial. And you could just have a whole fucking franchise built around getting to this crazy kaiju, Pacific Rim, Godzilla, Gamera, King Kong, Ultraman crossover movie. Like, Legendary. Whatever the cost it would take to, like, get the rights to Ultraman for a movie would be dwarfed by the amount of fucking moolah you would make on that. So many people would, if you said that Ultraman, Godzilla, and King Kong are going to be in a movie together, you don't even have to say anything else. Like, I'm there day one. That's all I gotta say about that. Get Ultraman, get Pacific Rim, get Gamera, maybe get Evangelion.
Oh
I don't know
my
who
god.
just get access to whatever franchises that involve giant robots or giant monsters. Just do whatever you want. You have a MonsterVerse. Just fuck it.
Yeah. All right, Legendary. There you go. If you're gonna be taking Gabe's ideas, at least pay him for it too.
Maybe don't try to get Pulgasari. I don't think that would go over well.
No, don't get Pulgasari. Don't do that.
I can't imagine that would go over well for anyone. Don't.
No.
But
no,
anyone
no.
else.
Yeah. That's a good plan. I would pay so much fucking money to see Ultraman because I grew up with Ultraman.
Oh yeah.
They should bring back Tom Hiddleston.
They should bring back Tom Hiddleston. I don't know how it would work. That movie's in the 70s, but like,
I know.
He'll
I would be lying if I said I didn't watch that movie just for Tom Hiddleston and Big Monkey.
that's fair.
So I just want to throw this out there. Fun fact: I started singing Vera Ling's "We'll Meet Again" before watching the movie, and then the song was in the fucking movie, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened? Did I predict this?" I was
magic.
freaked the fuck out. I was like, "Huh?
Oh my
What?"
All right.
But Tom Hiddleston.
All right. Well, that's
Just make him
Brooke's
a
thing. That's Brooke's
back.
request, Legendary. You better
Yes.
fucking do it.
That's it.
It doesn't have to be the same character from Skull Island either. Just introduce a new character
Oh
with
yeah,
Tom
you could
Hiddleston.
make it
It's
his
totally
kid or
fine.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is his kid. This is his grandkid. This is a distant cousin that ended up looking exactly like him.
You'll already
Yeah.
have Gabe and I's money when you
This
introduce
is-
Ultraman. You can totally introduce. You can totally reintroduce Tom Hiddleston again. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's-
my money. Yeah.
This franchise is not like
Yeah.
an intellectual pursuit. You could totally say that this is just like Tom Hiddleston's character's great grandson or something, and I fucking believe
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna be fine with it.